Mr. Speaker, today I rise to celebrate the centennial of a beautiful neighborhood that has contributed to the rich culture of the San Fernando Valley, Toluca Lake. Prior to the first Europeans' arrival, the Tongva people were the first inhabitants of Toluca Lake. They established their homes on the banks of the Los Angeles River there. In 1889, General Charles Foreman purchased the territory in which modern-day Toluca Lake lies, and by 1893 applied for the first post office and named the town Toluca Ranch, which he claimed was a Paiute Indian word for beautiful and fertile valley. Just like the rest of the San Fernando Valley at the time, Toluca Lake was lined with crops of satsuma plums, cling peaches, and Moore Park apricots, and much more. The lake in Toluca Ranch, which has starred in many movies, was very attractive for movie producers, which in turn resulted in the movie industry beginning to develop there. In 1915, Carl Laemmle built Universal Studios in the area, after which several other studios like Warner Brothers Studios and others started flooding into the community. After the general's death in 1919, the ranch was sold to a group of investors who tried to build a bedroom community around the studios and named the area Toluca Lake Park. And by 1923, another group of investors purchased the property and built a housing community, which is now called Toluca Lake. Toluca Lake has been home to many famous American artists and celebrities such as Frank Sinatra, Bob Hope, Bing Crosby, Betty Davis, Steve Carroll, Andy Garcia, Melissa McCarthy, Amelia Earhart, and many more. President Ronald Reagan and his wife Nancy Reagan even had their wedding reception in Toluca Lake. Today, Toluca Lake is a key community of the entertainment industry where working families can pursue the American dream and tell stories to the world. Toluca Lake is a place of work for many below-line workers such as hairdressers, painters, carpenters, and caterers. One person I'd like to acknowledge was an immigrant. He came from Mexico, Jalisco, Mexico, and worked at Toluca Lake's famous diner, Patty's, for over 10 years. His name is Santos Padilla, the father of our U.S. Senator, Alex Padilla. Like Santos, thousands of people can provide for their families there in Toluca Lake, and some even make it their home. Many of these hardworking people are part of organizations such as Toluca Lake Homeowners Association, Toluca Lake Chamber of Commerce, Toluca Lake Garden Club, Greater Toluca Lake Neighborhood Council, Toluca Lake Beautification Partners, and even a magazine called Toluca Lake Magazine. They have volunteered thousands of hours for the community. They've organized countless community cleanups, holiday parades, and farmers markets. Each organization is committed to addressing the diverse needs of residents, property owners, businesses, and local stakeholders. With its rich culture and diverse constituents, Toluca Lake continues to be an extraordinary part of the San Fernando Valley. There are many communities named Toluca, one in Mexico, Montana, Illinois, North Carolina, but there is only one Toluca Lake. Congratulations, Toluca Lake, on your 100-year anniversary.